I still got to move that light from behind me to the front corner. I'm scared to do that. I know I need to do that. I'll do that when I can. Um, is this the? Oh, this is for my StewMac thing. Okay, so the other day, let me pull this up. I got this. This is a digital. They call it a nut slotting gauge, but really, you should be able to use this for measuring this height of strings. The trouble with this one is, it's too heavy. It pushes down on the strings, and then you can't get an accurate reading. So I'll show you how this works. Um, Also, because I play with scallops, the bass isn't ideal, but it wasn't that bad. But let me just pull this up real quick so we know what we're talking about here. So here's the guitar. Why do I have to say this is a guitar? You guys know this is a guitar. Shut up. Okay. So here's how it goes. So I like to measure at the 12th fret. So you put this gauge down. Now I can't see it. Now because it's on scallops, it's a little bit weird. So what you would do is you press down the string all the way down the fret, zero it out with the calibration button, then let go, and it would tell you what the height of the string was. The trouble is this thing's too heavy, it pushes down on the strings. So I went looking for other ones, and I saw some that were obviously just the same kind of digital tire depth gauges that you see at the automotive parts store, or you see them at you usually see them at gas stations, honestly. So it checks how much gauge depth is left on your on your um on your tire. Let's see, can you see? So it's gonna be a gauge depth. Now this thing, I have to push it pretty hard, so I'm not sure how this is gonna work. This may not work all that good. And then I need to make a channel for the fret. So what I would need to do is add some material on either side of here. I have a couple ideas on how I can do that. I might be able to, really ideally, I just actually cut a hole right here, chop a little piece of this off, and that would probably be the best thing to do, is chop a little bit of that off and put a little bit of a hole there, assuming this thing can zero out. So I'm going to see if I can zero it out. How far can I zero it out from? Oh, a lot. Okay, so yeah, probably I got to chop off a piece of this, but let's just see if this would work. So if I had, I got to find some kind of base to put this on. I might be able to put it on the actual base from this one. Now this isn't ideal, again, because of the scallops, but if I had something wider that could kind of go across the frets, that would work. So let me push this down. So I'm gonna push this down the string. Zero it out, and then pull it up, and I want to press this until it hits the string. The trouble is, okay, so there's a couple problems. This base needs to be wider. The other problem is this one doesn't just fall, you actually press it. So that's kind of tricky. Yeah, the base definitely needs to be wider. Let's see. What can I do? Let me grab a fret protector. That might do, or maybe a nut.
So, I guess what were you saying about my computer? I got distracted. What should I do with it?
I'd like to just look for another computer if something's cheap, but otherwise you just got to find an i7, no, a Ryzen 7 1700 compatible motherboard. Um, but that's assuming the motherboard's bad, and I'm not all that sure.
I don't really know how to test it with my current setup, but
Yeah.
if you have a minute, let me know. If it's too much of a hassle, I'll just grab it when I have my card on. Yeah, but I paid for the time. It was a good computer. It just fucking
Yeah. Well,
something went. I was positive it was the power supply because it kept buzzing when I would plug it in, like something was sparking almost.
oh, yeah, that sounds scary.
Are you streaming right now?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying a new string action gauge that may or may not work.
I think we're about to split, but just let me know if it's taking up space for too long. I'll just bring it back.
Okay.
If you do see anything, let me know.
Okay.
Thanks, dude.
Yep. Okay, so I have to somehow make something so that this straddles the frets but doesn't hit the string. Oh, okay. That's actually kind of tricky. Okay. Oh, this thing's actually still the best bet. But I would have to I'd have to add some. Yeah, you know what? I got to glue something to the bottom of this, and then that would actually work better. So yeah, the tricky part is zeroing this out. All right, so this, I need something wider right here for one thing. Needs a wider plunger. That's not that bad though. What I'm really worried about, okay, I'll just tell you what I'm worried about. Can I actually push this down onto the string? It would need to be, but ideally I'd have a thumb wheel to turn this, or this thing slides a lot easier. This thing slides so tight that it's really tricky to do. Let me see. I'm just trying to think of what I can use. Let me put a washer down. Not a washer. I need something kind of. I need a round, flat base. A screw would actually work. I kind of want to just chop this whole top off here because I can zero it. That fat part would probably catch it pretty good. That's about the same size as see that screw head. So this is easy to catch the string. It's a big fat plunger thing. I would like to have a big fat plunger thing. This still not thick enough. I could glue something onto the end. Something round or something square. Seems like I could just stick a little like pen cap or something on here and I'd be set. Eraser. Glue. Part of a zip tie. Wood, a piece of hot glue, an eraser. Dremel thing. Oh yeah, that would work. Cap. I just need a little piece of hard plastic. That'd be fine. How do I not have something? Let me try this piece of glue. I think. You probably actually almost solder something, but I just want to see how this is going to be for pressing down on it. Ooh, this little magnets might be just the thing. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, so that seems to work. I won't be able to fit it through here though, so I gotta put it underneath. Is that gonna fit down there? So I need something just the tiniest bit smaller than this hot glue. If I was gonna use this base anyway. Let me push this through there just to see. Okay. So let's okay, so 0. I'm gonna lift it up. Oh, Yeah, see, I'm really not able to. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna try and push it down till it hits the string. Oh no, see that pushes the string down. All right, so I need something that clears that, but it's a thick enough base to actually work. I could shave this down. But this is maybe a little bit too squishy. I just need a tiny little. I need to think of the right shape of something. You know, this all come down to making the base correctly. So if I cut, it's almost like I should do it this way and make a base going across. Or make 2 slots for the frets. No, see, the slot has to be for the string. Oh, man, I'm confused. Okay. So I could glue 2 tiny pieces of, like, bamboo or something. So what needs to happen... Well, if this presses on the frets, this isn't going to work. So this needs to be skinnier. Or I need to cut a string slot right through the middle. That sounds difficult. So I should probably cut these wings off. But again, I just want to see if this will even work. So here's a fret protector. See if this will work. Okay, hold on. Yeah, see, I have to think of a way. If this were just a little bit skinnier. Ooh, I have some little magnets that might be exactly right. Oh, but they'll stick to the string. Damn it. Okay, that's not going to work. It's an acoustic pin. Is this too fat? Yeah, it's too fat. I could shave it down. I really just need a really thin piece of plastic. Might be able to put shrink wrap on it and make that work. Floyd Rose lock block, is that too thick? Probably too heavy. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's too heavy. Actually, I don't know if weight matters on this. Little rubber feet would be perfect. I'd actually probably dab some hot glue on that to make it work, honestly. Break my templates. find out if this works. I'm just having the hardest time thinking of something to stick on them. Shrink wrap, maybe? Will really work. Could probably shave down some of this hot glue and really that would work, but let me shave down this hot glue. Yeah, this might work. I don't know. Yeah, I still gotta shave this down more. Okay. Drop this in here. Yeah, sorry. Really, really struggling to come up with a working model here. So maybe. Okay, here we go. Okay, so press the string down, zero it out, let go. Okay, no, sorry. Press the string down. Now lift it up. It's telling me 234 millimeters. Don't know that that's right. Try zeroing this out again. And 5. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more thinking on this. But oh, wait a second. This may work. It's gonna take some finesse, but I may be able to get this to work. So think about this. Definitely need to cut off the wings. So I need to make a base somehow. Ideally, the base would be something like this. Slot for the string in the middle. And then it would go across one of these guys. If I'd have to take into account the thickness of the base if I did it this way. So maybe I just cut off the wings. Yeah, hopefully I'm going to see this other engineer in the next couple days, and we'll do it that way. This is about as far as I can get right now, but we'll check this out. This might work. It's like $13 if it works. Otherwise, you know, I'm always using these things, right? These string action gauges. Yeah, I got to get this light correct. Anyways, oh, I did get another router bit, so I'm going to stick a Floyd Rose, real Floyd Rose in my Ibanez probably, but I'll see you guys later. I'm going to figure this out.